Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, you forgot the pause.
I know, I was going for something new. Why does this keep turning?
Is it because the table shakes?
I think
Maybe.
the
it needs to
cord
be
is
locked
maybe
in
just
better.
The
too
cord
much.
is definitely doing the thing, but whatever. Fine.
So I have casted
Yeah,
a
the
Professor
second anybody
Layton.
bumps it, it starts moving. I can see it. See?
Yeah.
Yep.
You might need to tighten that a little bit.
It won't tighten anymore.
Ah, fuck.
I've casted a Professor Layton movie.
Yay!
I don't know much about Professor Layton, so I'm going to be looking up characters here.
Yeah.
I've never played any of them.
You should. They're great.
I
games.
want to.
They're pretty much my favorite series.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. One of them. One of my favorite series. So I'm gonna do Unwound Future, which is the third game, also my favorite game. Although I think I also casted some people that weren't in that game just because.
You can have them up here, whatever.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
whatever.
Cameos.
Flashbacks or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, that's a good
I
call.
don't know.
Did they start on Game Boy Advance?
No, they started on DS.
DS.
So my Professor Layton, I casted Nathan Fillion. It took me a really long time to decide that, but feels right.
Yeah, I can see
he
that.
can be
though.
a gentleman.
I'm okay with this, yes.
Yeah. And I decided to just pretty much get rid of all the children. I'll say I did what Chris did, and I'm gonna cast them as unknowns. But I did cast an older Luke because this is a time travel game.
Right.
So we have future Luke, and I'm gonna use Eddie Redmayne. He's pretty old. He's like in his 30s, but he looks pretty young in that Harry Potter movie, so that's probably fine. Emmy Altava, she's not in this game, but I casted Emma Watson as her.
What was her name?
Emmy Altava. I did a cosplay for her a few years ago.
I can see that.
Yeah.
She actually almost looks like Belle in that.
Yeah, right?
So,
And she rides a scooter. You could just see Emma Watson coming down
Hold on,
her
like-
scooter.
like Razor Scooter or...
Like a tiny motorcycle scooter.
okay, because Razor Scooter would be fucking great.
And then Flora, I casted Mae Whitman. Again, she's too old for this, but whatever. I don't cast children.
Wait, who's Mae Whitman?
Mae Whitman, she was Anne from Arrested Development.
Oh, okay.
I forget what else she's been in. I think I saw her in something a while ago, but I don't remember.
Name sounds familiar, but
Mae is M-A-E.
Fine.
Oh, she was in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's unfortunate.
That is.
Oh, I can see that. The Duff. She's in Independence Day?
Apparently. She must have been
Very
baby.
young. Yeah.
She was
I
like
mean,
8 years old.
Yeah.
Weird.
She's my age.
Oh.
I could see that, though. Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, her hair there is, like, perfect.
Don Paolo, who is one of the villains. I got Neil Patrick Harris. Because the way he did Count Olaf, that's the style I'm imagining for Don Paolo. I think it would be pretty funny.
Also, it wouldn't be
He's fucking cool. He's Olaf.
Yeah, right? He's
also, it
pretty
really
much
wouldn't be the
Olaf.
first time that Neil Patrick Harris and Nathan Fillion have faced off, so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I had to have them both.
Yeah.
I almost put, for this next one, I almost put Felicia Day, which would have been really good because of reasons. But for Claire, I chose Jewel State. Because she's a sweetheart, and Claire is a little sweetheart, so it seemed right.
Clarence?
Claire.
Just Claire?
C-L-A-I-R.
Oh, I-R.
E.
Okay.
She's got red hair, but
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
can make it work. Whoops.
Oh, yeah.
Descalay, I don't think he was in this game. He was only in the prequels, but I got Tom Hiddleston for him. He's one of the villains. Seemed like he could do it.
I mean, yeah, you could put anyone under that.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Well, why not
He's
Tom
very
Hiddleston?
he's a very like charismatic kind of dude.
Yeah.
This guy, so I think it'll work. Granny Riddleton, I don't even know if she was in this game either. I think it might have been like a different one in this. But I don't know any old woman actors, so I did
Bette Midler.
I just wrote down John Noble in a dress.
I mean, that too.
Like there's old woman actors, but none of them that could do this, so I like John Noble.
I mean, the closest he's right. The closest thing would definitely be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, John Noble in a dress. I could see that as well.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny. And then Aurora, who's also not in this game. I got Ivana Lynch, who was also in the Zelda movie that Chris casted.
I mean, we got lots of crossover going on.
Yeah. I had Ivana Lynch actually,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Right?
She's really Ivana Lynch, though.
I had Ivana Lynch or Summer Glau. They could both do it, because she's kind of this, like, she is from the past or whatever, and she, like, wakes up and she's totally out of it, blah, blah, blah. So I think they could both do that. Because they're both kind of, like, they've done that, like, spacey character.
Summer's, I think, too old for that.
Yeah, she is probably too old now. But Summer, in her Firefly days, definitely would have been able to do it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Who's going to direct?
I haven't thought about that.
Well, you should have been thinking about it.
I should have been. I think I would just direct it.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
I mean, I've come this far. I
Yeah.
casted the movie. Might as well see it through.
I think I drank from a really, really old Coke bottle can.
Bottle can.
I'm glad that there was no bugs in that.
Ew. That could have been.
They could have been. They may have been. It just didn't get in my mouth.
Yeah.
That wasn't very long.
No?
No. But this one will probably end up being longer because he doesn't stop talking.
True.
That's that's very true.
I
was gonna say, I mean, my list's really short. We can hammer this one out in the same episode.
No.
No. Because I don't shut up.
So, Professor Layton is a series of puzzles, right?
Yep. It's a puzzle game.
And you're trying to solve a crime, probably a murder or something.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Didn't they do a crossover with Phoenix Wright?
Wright? Yeah, I still haven't played that one. I haven't played any Phoenix Wright games.
And Phoenix Wright is law,
Yeah.
right? Like you're using logic and stuff like that to find evidence and
And present it in court and, objection!
Yeah, I can see how Professor Layton is like a similar game, even though I haven't played Phoenix Wright, so I don't really know. But yeah, it's like you're solving mysteries, doing stuff, and there's like a few hundred puzzles throughout the game that you go through and solve.
Right. Interesting. I like puzzles.
Yeah, they're really fun games.
I have a tester testing my game right now, and he sent me a bunch of videos, and he stopped at a puzzle room that I was not sure how hard it would be because I made the puzzle. I know exactly how it works.
Yeah.
And he's the first person to make it to the puzzle using keyboard controls, I might add, which I'm super impressed because platformers with keyboard controls,
That's difficult.
I don't know why you would subject yourself to that kind of thing. But yeah, he made it all the way there already, and I'm watching him do it, and he's just not thinking the right way. And like, is this going to be too hard or not? Because I'm pretty sure this room, it's like halfway through the demo. It's probably going to be the hardest room in the game. Yeah.
Man, you know how I used to do keyboard controls? If I had to play like a platformer or something where I needed like my skill. So I would pick up my keyboard, have like A, B, X, and Y as numbers, and then directions here, and I would literally play it with just a giant fucking controller.
Basically a Wii U gamepad without
without a screen, just a bunch of other buttons. Yeah, that's how I used to. Like, if I had to play like Mega Man X on an emulator or something, I'm like, "Fuck this! I got this." Still didn't work out as well as with a controller, but I did it. I managed to do it with a keyboard.
That's funny.
Anyways, Professor Layton, cast by her. Great job. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Subscribe. Like.
Oh, that's a thing you should do.
Yeah, well, like that's why I held up this piece of paper last time.
Yeah. Someone pause the screen right there.